Shit, I've been headbutted by a goat.
He was like, yeah, bitch boy.
Bro, these questions be fucking me up. It's these type of ones where
It's easier to get into.
Yeah.
I feel like it is. I feel like you can be marketable. You can not have no bars, but still be marketable. Yeah.
Oh shit, I just touched the mic. Am I good?
Hey, what's up, Peaks and Valleys? I'm here with Macca Wiles. He came from across the pond to sit down with me. Tune in. It turns into this, bro. Like coming home and then just trying to find something to talk about and bouncing back from my own struggle and shit.
Yeah.
That's been the hell of it. You know what I mean? Coming home and then, you know, I got my boy. He living with me full time, single dad and shit.
Yeah. How old he is now?
That nigga 13.
Golly.
That nigga got a mustache. Nigga neck thick. Like, I be having that nigga in the gym, so he be
I know you be in the gym with him,
bro,
I see
he be like, he getting big and he think he's stronger than me, low key.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, y'all, man? It's the Peaks and Valleys podcast. Coach Shaq here. And we got a special guest, man, from across the pond, bro.
Yeah,
from
man.
across the pond, we going international.
International.
We ain't been there yet. I ain't been there yet.
No.
Well, we got Macca Wiles in the studio today, Mac.
This money I spend and not just staying in out.
What's the deal, man?
I'm good, man. Chilling. I'm in
feeling
my happy
good?
place. LA is my happy place. Yeah, I love being here every time. It's just good vibes. Good weather. You know, back home we don't get the sunshine like you guys get. So
Yeah.
I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling.
No sunny days.
Barely.
How long you been in town this time, man?
Just 2 weeks, and then
Okay.
I'm here for like 1 more week.
Okay.
And then,
Doing some promo or anything like that?
I actually haven't really. I needed a break from back home, so I came out here for the first time actually on some like, let me just chill type shit. I say that, but we've been busy every day.
bet,
Like
bro.
we've been busy every day.
Yeah.
But, yeah, no, it's been cool. It's been smooth. I've been recording. I've been in the studio a bunch and working on one of my albums right now. So
Yeah.
so still working, but yeah.
So
more
you
relaxed.
came across the pond. LA niggas gonna think you crazy, bro. Niggas don't come here to relax.
I know.
This shit crazy out here.
Nah, I know.
You know what I mean?
I know exactly how it is
This
out
shit
here.
sick, nigga.
Yeah,
I'm trying to go over there where you at.
Actually, it's crazy over there too.
Man, look. Oh, yeah, you was telling me they carry what they call them?
Nice.
Yeah, but this better be like we carry straps, nigga. They carry
Yeah,
knives, like
yeah.
nigga, something like this and cut your ass up.
Nah, for real.
Yeah,
You
that's
see
crazy.
people walking, it's crazy. Sometimes you see videos of people pulling out a blade that's bigger than their leg. You're like, how did they even get that down there? Like, it's fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah, that's like a nigga with a trench coat and the sword off in there.
Yeah,
That's some
yeah.
old school gangster shit.
Nah, facts.
Yeah, my boy from Jamaica be telling me they be with the machete out there, so it kind of remind me of that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
It's
That's
a
what's
problem.
up, bro. That's what's up. Well, I appreciate you for coming through, blessing the stage, blessing the space, man.
Nah, facts.
Finally got to this stage, you know what I'm saying, where we actually got a space I can house you in.
Yeah.
You know, we can do our thing, and
It's fire in here too.
I'm happy you here, bro. Like, genuinely. Like, I'm genuinely happy. I was getting emotional and shit. I'm genuinely happy you here, my boy.
Nah, likewise, man. Appreciate
what I mean?
Appreciate you having me as well, for real.
Appreciate that, man. Yeah, man. So we brought Macca on, man. We just gonna catch up with him, see where his life is taking him, talk about his musical history. You know what I mean? My boy's a big music head. He's performed at a bunch of places. You were telling me about Red and Leeds.
Yep, done Red in the Leeds.
Tell us what Red and Leeds is.
It's one of the UK's biggest festivals. It's all types of music.
Yeah.
So it's not like a festival where it's just rap music or just rock. It's like a whole bunch of music in one space. But it's just like, it's one of the biggest. I said we got Glastonbury, Reading Leeds, Download. It's a whole bunch of shit. But
Yeah.
It was a big deal to be on Reading and Leeds though.
Oh, so it's a big deal across there. Like, for you to make it, nigga, that says a lot.
Yeah, if you're in UK and like you got booked for Reading and Leeds, like that's what's up. Yeah.
What part of your career like did that come in? I mean, to play.
It was about 2 or 3 years ago.
2 years ago. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So for the people who don't know, my bad for moving fast. He's just trying to catch up. How long have you been in the game?
A long time, bro.
Yeah.
A long time. I mean, I'd say I've taken it seriously for probably like 7 years. Before that, I was just, like at school freestyling and, making songs at the crib for fun and shit like that.
Yeah.
And then I just had people around me and they was like, bro, you need to start taking this shit seriously. Like you're cold,
dope,
like
bro.
you're hard. Yeah, like, and I guess it took me a minute to get into that space. I was like, okay, yeah, maybe I should take this seriously. But when I did, I just kind of went full on with it.
It's the fucking accent. I don't even understand what the fuck y'all be saying. That shit hard though.
Yeah,
like I be
big
listening to that
accent.
shit. Like, what the fuck he saying? Remind that shit.
Yeah, that's the only problem. When I really be spitting some shit, I know like, damn, I wonder if Americans caught what I just said there.
Fuck no.
Probably not.
I can speak for all of them. No, fuck no.
Yeah.
But the rhythm and the under my dominion. That shit tight, nigga.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you.
I think UK is having a moment right now though, because I feel like back in the day, because even when I used to live out here, bro, you know I used to live out here.
Yeah.
And that was a minute ago.
Inglewood, nigga.
But back then it was like, I had to tell people what London was like or what UK was really like. Like Americans was all like, oh, you at Team Crumpets over there.
Yes, I mean, you know.
Yeah, no. But now I feel like it's different though. Like now you would meant to bring up London, motherfucker would bring up tea and crumpets. But now like I feel like UK rap has kind of exploded and people are seeing what London's really like. And now it's like if you're an American, you tell your homie, oh, I'm going to London, they'll be like, oh, watch out, you don't get stabbed over there.
Yeah,
bro.
for real.
You know
No,
what I
that's
mean? Like,
facts.
it's the people are starting to see like the real. And then we had the season Top Boy, which blew up in America too.
Yeah, it did.
Which just shows like the real side of like London and the shit.
I like Magic, but I'm like Magic Supercell.
Yeah,
that's my
bro.
shit.
Are you watch Supercell?
Supercell, my shit, nigga.
Yeah, that's.
I can't wait.
Yeah, they got another season coming out.
Yeah,
too.
I can't wait, bro.
Yeah.
And what's the other shit? Challenge. The last name, he was a rapper. And his last name was like a champion. Something like that. He was a rapper. He started going against his sister. His sister was colder than him though.
Damn, I don't think I've seen that one.
Yeah, it's some shit on Netflix. Maybe it's American. I don't know, but that shit they have the accent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I need to check that one out.
Yeah, man. So 7 years in the game. How old are you now?
28.
28, man. So 21, 20, maybe like I say 19. You start really like learning that you wanted to rap. Like where you draw your inspiration from? Because niggas out here be like, you know what I mean, Pac, Biggie. You know what I mean? Niggas in the South, Trick Daddy, you know, Birdman, Lil Wayne. Like niggas would say that, but I mean, you valid to say the same thing, but I'm curious as to what you would say.
Nah, my inspirations don't make no sense whatsoever.
I'll run them down.
But it's like, so I'd say my first inspiration was probably, you heard of the band Linkin Park?
Yeah, that's that nigga Adam Levine, no.
No.
That's Maroon 5 or some shit?
Nah, Linkin Park is like, they did that collab album with Jay-Z. It's the first time they bled rock with they bled rock with rap.
Okay.
But they did the song like Numb in the end. Chester Bennington was the lead singer.
Okay.
He's not around anymore. But I'd say the reason I say Linkin Park is my first inspiration is because when I was a kid, it was when I heard Linkin Park that I fully became like obsessed with music. Until then, I hadn't really like immersed myself in like the music world. And then when I heard their first album, I was obsessed. Like I would watch it every day. And then they brought out this Live in Texas CD/DVD.
Yeah.
And every day I got home from school, I'd watch that DVD. And then it got and this is when I feel like I knew I was going to be a performer. I used to have this little bullshit karaoke mic that didn't work. The whole speaker of the microphone was out. Like it was just like a hollow little thing. And I used to mimic Chester on the DVD and pretend I was being him performing to all these people in Texas. I used to watch that shit every day, bro.
Yeah.
So I'd say Linkin Park, my first inspiration. Then the reason I'm gonna bring up Chief Keef is because Chief Keef was the first time I heard melodic rap.
Okay.
Before that, it was
What's that mean? Because I've heard Chief Keef before, but I ain't never thought to say that.
So, because I must have been like 14, 13 when Love Sosa came out.
Love Sosa, nigga.
Yeah, so I mean, before that, I was listening to like UK shit like Grime and then UK rap like Gigs. I don't know if you heard of Gigs. I'd say Gigs is probably inspiration too, but then Chief Keef was the first time like I heard like someone like singing on rap, but it was still like hard rap beats, but it wasn't like
the harmonizing.
Yeah, the harmonizing shit.
Yeah.
And I'll never forget it, bro. I found it super early on. Like I remember watching Love Sosa when it was at like 40,000 views. I don't even know how the fuck I came. I got insomnia, so I'll never forget. You remember iPod Touches?
Yeah, absolutely.
Had a fucking iPod Touch. I was up in my bedroom at like 3 in the morning, and I was just listening to shit. And then Love Sosa came up, watched it, and I was just obsessed with how I just kept repeating it. I was like, damn, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
So it was then that I started playing around with melodies and started like, so I was rapping as early as like 13.
Yeah.
And then from there, Young Thug. Yeah, so when I used to live in Atlanta, everyone used to call me White Thug.
White Thug.
Yeah. I'm cool with his people. Me and Thug's sister Dora got a song. Nice. And then I'm cool with his nephew Tunk and shit like that. So,
White Thug.
But yeah, I'd say like, cause I play with my like melodies and put on like a high pitched voice sometimes for my songs and stuff. I'd say they're my inspirations.
No. That's definitely, damn, Linkin Park, Young Thug.
Yeah, it's a weird combination.
That's crazy. And Chief Keef.
Yeah.
They was told like you would never put them three together. I couldn't do it. But Bitches Love Sosa was it Bitches Love? That shit was a classic. Man.
Classic, bro.
And then his beats. His beats were so intense.
They were so intense and head boppy and
bro. He was putting that type. What kind of music is that? What kind of is that?
I mean, I guess it was drill, right? That's what that was
that's
like.
what I would call it. Yeah, but I'd be like, it's too slow to be drill, I think.
I mean, it's a difference between like UK drill and that type of drill. I
Yeah.
think Chicago drill was like them really hard knocking beats, and then yeah, UK drill just did like their own thing.
Yeah,
it's kind of.
It's funny. It's funny you say you used to have that damn microphone. I used to run around the house listening to Usher, My Way, and moonwalking in the hallway in my socks. Nigga, like that was my thing. You couldn't take me nowhere without me wanting to moonwalk in somebody's fucking hallway. Nigga.
Yeah.
Like I was Usher, bro, for real. So after you came across these people, man, like what was some of the like first opportunities you had? Like once you once you started realizing like music is what you wanted to do, and you started like locking in on your sound and like really creating like your purpose and your identity in that shit. What was like one of the first opportunities you had?
What's crazy is my first opportunity ever was in America. There was some shit going on back home. I was involved in some shit, and it was just like everyone around me was getting arrested and shit like that. So then my homie looked at me and was like, bro, just go to America, bro, and just like work on the music and just, cause my sound was like, I was doing like American style music just with my accent, right? And in the UK, no one was doing that yet. No one, like people didn't really fuck with the American sound over there. Okay. It was almost like, nah, we listen to UK rap over here type shit. Now it's different, but back then, it wasn't. So then my homie was like, bro, just go to America and work on music, bro. Like, get the fuck out of here type shit.
Yeah.
So that's basically what I did. I booked a one-way ticket. It's crazy. I think I had like 3,000, which converted at the time to like £5 USD.
Yeah, the euros. Pounds. I got pounds, huh?
Yeah, and I only knew one person. I knew a couple people at this point, and they were from North Carolina.
Oh, you didn't know Bees when you first came out here?
Not until I came to LA.
No shit.
Yeah, because that was a bit later, because I'm 17. I'm talking about when I was 17.
Okay, yeah.
Oh shit, I just touched the mic. Am I good? Fucking, what was I saying?
You said you came out here at 17 and you hadn't met Bees yet.
All right, so boom. I was making music with the homie Nick from North Carolina and my homie Mike West, and I basically told them like, I'm trying to come out there type, and they were like, yeah, you can come stay with me. So I booked a one-way ticket to save money. I booked a ticket to New York, a flight, and then I booked a Greyhound to fucking North Carolina, right? Hell, bro, I would never do no shit like that again.
Greyhound?
I was young though.
A Greyhound?
Greyhound bus, yeah.
Yeah, they hold up. When I was in prison, they had these out-of-state prisons, right? So they would take us from California to Arizona, where there was a hub at, and then from there, they load you up on a bus, nigga. They shackle you like this, here, and here with this black box, so your wrists stay like this. And they drove us to Mississippi, nigga.
Damn.
Nigga.
Mississippi?
31 hours.
Oh, shit. Ain't that what you did,
Crazy
bro?
as fuck, bro.
Ain't that the same shit you did?
Tutwiler, nigga. All the way to Tallahatchie, nigga. Northern Mississippi, about an hour from Memphis, nigga. We up there in the country, nigga.
Yeah.
31 fucking hours like this.
Hell no.
Oh my God.
Hot as fuck too,
I would never drive anywhere. I have a hard time driving to Vegas. These niggas is begging me to drive to Vegas. I don't want to drive.
I feel that though.
But yeah, go ahead, man. That's sick. That's sick.
So I did that. I got to JFK, was on the subway at like 1 a.m, seeing a whole bunch of shit. And then I missed my fucking Greyhound, bro. I was pissed. It was crazy though. Like my first hour in America was so fucking crazy. I seen a whole bunch of shit on the subway.
He said an hour.
Yeah, in an hour. I got to the Greyhound bit. As soon as I pulled up to the Greyhound bit, someone got through the whole fucking glass panel. Everyone was like, World Star. I was like, what the fuck have I just walked into, bro? It was crazy. Then I missed my fucking Greyhound, so I was pissed.
Yeah.
And then I called one homie that I knew in New York, and he a real one, the homie Daz. I think he live out here now, but he pulled up on me and just like kicked it with me for like 8 hours, 9 hours till the sun came up.
Yeah.
Got on my Greyhound, went to North Carolina, and then what's crazy is
you had folks out there waiting on you?
In North Carolina? Yeah. Shit. So then I got to North Carolina, the homie picked me up, and I just tweeted saying, landed in North Carolina, or like just got to North Carolina, like what's going on? And then there was a rapper called Wiles, and he's got motion, you feel me, in that way. And he'd been bigging up one of my songs at the time that I released called Mr. Finesser, like he loved it. As soon as I tweeted that, within like 10 minutes, he replied saying, send me your number. Sent him my number. I'm talking about the homie picked me up, we're on the way to his crib, I ain't even got to the crib yet, unpacked or nothing. He hit me and he's like, oh yo, he goes, I'm performing at some frat parties tonight. You trying to come open up for me? And I was like, hell yeah, fuck it, yeah. But I did no show or nothing that, but I didn't tell him that, you feel me? I'm like, yeah, I'm with it. So I got back to the homie's crib, fucking figured out an outfit. He came to scoop me, and then next thing you know, I was just on the stage like the first day that I'd like settled in America. And then from there, like, he went on tour and he just like, you trying to come on the tour with me type shit. So then that's what we did. As far as first opportunities with the music shit, I'd say that's the one for sure. So yeah, I appreciate Wiles as well. And Complex used to like interview him and ask him like, what's his favorite song of the year? He said mine and shit. Like he showed a lot of love. So that was a fun time.
Especially you fresh out here with no backing yet. Like nobody showing you love, and he just like, fuck it, I fuck with this kid. Like, fire. I take a lot of heart though, nigga. Come out here to the States, nigga. From
by myself too, yeah.
That's
like,
crazy.
Some fucking shit, yeah.
My boy be yelling at me because he be like, nigga, I came from Connecticut, nigga, over here, nigga, by myself, and I'm like, that's y'all niggas brave.
Yeah.
You know, I ain't never left Cali until they took me out here. That's it.
That's one thing about me. I'll pull up whatever happens. Like, you know. At the end of the day, I'm unapologetically myself. You either fuck with it or you don't. If it get me into some shit, then it is what it is, and if it don't, cool.
So how was that then? Like you away from home and shit, and you over here in North Carolina. Like, so I know it's a lot of things happening. You still young. How you start to form your identity? Like, how you start to pick who you are? Like, where did you draw inspiration from, or what did you use, especially being so far from home and none of this shit being like authentic to you? Like,
I'm not really sure, you know. I don't know whether it helped the fact that remember when I told you like I dived into that Chief Keef era and shit?
Yeah.
I kind of dived into all different sides of America rap and all the kind of, I've always been good at knowing like what's on the come up or underground rap and shit like that. So I don't know whether being tapped into all the underground sounds and everything kind of helped me when I was out here because I already knew what was going on. I don't know, man. Sometimes I feel like some people are born in the wrong place. I love my city, I love where I'm from, but it's a miserable place to be for me sometimes. I don't know whether that's because out here, I don't have to look over my shoulder as much. It's kind of like I'm more free because I ain't got no problems over here or whatever. I don't know whether that brings it into it, but I just felt free when I was in America.
Yeah.
I just felt a lot more free than I did back home. So I didn't really miss it or nothing. If anything, I was dreading leaving. Shit, I don't want to leave now. I got responsibilities back home, so.
Nah, man. Yeah, we got to get back to that, bro. Yeah. So when you came out here and you stayed in North Carolina and shit, like, how long were you out here at, bro? How long was that period of time before you
that first period was 2 months.
So you was out here 2 months, and in 2 months, you had damn near went on tour, like had started going on tour with a cat, and really got your feet wet in the game. Mm-hmm. And so when you went back over there, what did your career look like?
It helped for sure.
Okay.
I feel like UK can be bad vibes sometimes. I feel like if they don't, until they see you popping somewhere else, they won't fuck with you. And it's like, no one in UK was going to America at that point. Mind you, they weren't going to the places I was going to either, because I didn't just stay in North Carolina. I stayed in North Carolina, then I went to Atlanta and made hella connects in Atlanta. And then when I was in Atlanta, I was like, okay, this is the place I need to be.
Was it because of the music or just because of the folks? Like you fuck with the people?
Shit, everything. The money opportunities, the music, everything, bro. Yeah. No, North Carolina was cool, but I feel like...
A little slow.
It's a little too slow pace for me. So
Yeah. So
Atlanta was the place.
Go ahead.
Atlanta was the place.
Atlanta was the place. So how long you stay out there for? Like, what was that like?
In total, so I would be back and forth, but I spent a good total of like 2 years, 2.5 years in Atlanta.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, we got London, we come over here to North Carolina, we fly back to London, we come to ATL. We ain't came to LA yet, but at what point, what point did your career start to like pick up and gain real momentum? You starting to see a fan base show up at your shit. Like niggas, it's the same people showing them Macca, you know what I mean? What was that like? When was that and what was that like?
You know what's crazy? Do you remember the app called Vine?
Yeah.
Bro,
the movie shit?
I was popping on Vine, bro. So like, bro, real shit, like I would just do goofy shit, like, but not like super, it was just like natural stuff. Like I wouldn't set videos up or nothing. Like UK just, I guess, was funny. Like it's funny for like Americans to see like funny shit that be going on in the UK and with the accent and shit. Yeah. So I'd taken off on there. And then SoundCloud, I was just releasing music. So I kind of always had like, bro, it's crazy. Bryson Tiller used to send me Don't. You know that song, Don't?
Yeah.
He was like, always used to DM me every day, like, repost this for me, please. Repost this for me, please. Shit like that. Yeah. So like, I feel like, and Summer Walker too, she popped from there too. Like we always used to be in the DM sending each other music, like repost for repost and shit like that. So I definitely already had like a fan base from that. And then when I just dropped the music, it just kind of rolled over into the music. And then I realized that like obviously the music is what I want to be doing. I definitely have more of a fan base in America. Like even the first time I went to New York, like people stopped, like about 2 or 3 people stopped and asked me for a picture in JFK. Yeah. And I was like, what the fuck? That ain't never happened to me back home. I was like bugged out. Like I was trying to keep it cool and play cool, but deep down I was like more excited than them. Like how the fuck you just asked me for a picture? Like, but
because you that nigga.
Nah, shit was crazy, bro. But it was like, yeah. So I'd say that, and then obviously the tour thing, and then from the tour, like a lot of like Complex interviewed me. There's a thing back home called Grind Daily. They interviewed me about the shit that I just came off from in America, and then I got booked for a bunch of shows in UK coming back from America. So my first show in London was crazy. I opened up for some Korean cats, but they were like really big at the time.
Out here or over there across the pond?
Everywhere. They were big out here too. They did this song called like Itjima or some shit. And
yeah.
Yeah, so I opened up for them. They had seen me.
I was locked up for that shit, but I heard that shit.
I performed. It was a place called Ace Hotel in Shoreditch. I think it's shut now. But I did my first show there. It was sold out. Shit was insane. There's some videos online. You can see it. The crowd was crazy. Like the crowd was like, I had the crowd moshing so hard. They were like falling onto the stage. It was nuts, bro.
Yeah.
And I think, I just kind of from then is when I started gaining traction, because like I said, in UK, no one at that time was doing the type of music I was doing. Yeah.
Chief keeps saying like the riding the beat with the melody, and then still like it's like drill rap too, like you said too. So still talking gangster too though.
No, facts.
Talking gangster is but harmonizing like a gangster.
Yeah.
I could definitely see that, bro. I could definitely see that's a different different style. But yeah, man. So 17 and you doing all that shit, like talk about some of the battles that you had to go through in that time. No, it just got dark in this motherfucker. I feel like, Nah. Yeah, talk about some of them battles, bro. Cause like peaks and valleys, bro. I'm a warrior, bro. Like, you know what I mean? We ride the waves that we dealt, you know what I mean? But it come with highs and lows, man. So
no, for sure. I feel like I've always kind of had like certain struggles in my head.
Yeah.
And then I think I was so deep in the music shit, and just that was all I was doing. And other stuff, just like I started sipping lean and shit like that, and then it started to get really bad.
Yeah. So
it started off just sipping at the studio and shit like that, and then it soon turned into a thing like sipping it every day.
Yeah.
I think I was too naive to think, I didn't really realize what I was doing. Like, I don't know if you sipped lean before, but you know, it just tastes like fucking a nice drink and it makes you feel a little nice and that. But I was so young, I didn't think that me sipping every day is gonna have any effect on me or whatever like that. It wasn't until I left America for the second time, so I come back out for like 3 months, went home, and because back home, lean wasn't really popping like that at the time. You could get it, but so I went home and I was just like, well, I didn't feel the need to go get it or whatever like that. But then I started fucking, I guess, withdrawing and shit. And then I had seizures, bro. I was having seizures back to back.
Damn.
Yeah, and then that's when I realized, like, oh shit, like.
Your body was trying to shut down because it wasn't getting that shit, the codeine.
Yeah. It was. So I'd say I definitely. I've always kind of struggled with like the opioids and shit like that. But I'd say that's probably been my like, biggest struggle in terms of like struggles in that sort of area with what comes with the lifestyle and shit like that.
Yeah. I remember like I never had lean. Like I missed that whole I missed so many different trends that came within a decade, nigga. Like I just watched them come in and I watched them roll out, nigga. And lean was one of them. But I remember like in jail, niggas will they have so much ingenuity. We will manufacture a form of whatever it is, right? So they used to take niggas in jail used to get a soda and they get liquid Benadryl.
Right.
And pour liquid Benadryl in the bottom of the soda, drink it, and fight they sleep all night. I'm leaning.
Yeah. Fuck, you know.
Nigga taking Benadryl, fighting your sleep, and you just like, you sitting up like this, but it's just fucking Benadryl.
Yeah, people were doing that with NyQuil and shit too.
Man.
You see some motherfuckers pouring out some NyQuil.
In this fucking soda, bro, and drinking it like it's like they got a cup, stack 2 cups in this Benadryl in there, dog. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I had, before I went to jail, I think I had experienced, it was like a course seeding movement, like triple C's. I don't know if it's like these little purple hearts. We used to take like 16 of them, like, nigga, but it was like it had the same effect.
Oh, for real? Like you got like a euphoric high from it?
They stopped selling it now. They don't sell course no more.
Shit.
But that was the time, bro. Me and my we used to do that shit, the parties along with the whole, all that shit. That shit was a time, bro. That was a time.
Yeah. Shit, you didn't miss much with the lean, man. That shit's overpriced.
Oh, I know.
It's expensive as fuck. I mean, it was way more affordable back then, but shit.
I don't like shit that make a nigga move slow. I have to be on my square. I'd be having to like lock in and see. You know what I mean? What's happening? So is that like I don't, you know, whatever you want to talk about, but like, how, I don't know, was that a gateway for you or like, I mean, what was that?
Yeah, again, I feel like my problem is I just didn't fully do research on shit. So like, I fought my lean addiction for like 3 years. After my 3rd seizure, it was crazy as I was in Italy. I got booked for a show at a strip club on Halloween.
Yeah.
I did 1 song and then shit, fucking, after that, I think I knew I was gonna have a seizure. Like it was weird. Like I always had this feeling before when I knew I was gonna have a seizure. And I did one song and I was like, oh shit, yeah, something about to happen.
Was that like a gateway? Did that carry you into other shit, or was it like, did that scare you straight?
It definitely didn't scare me straight. Shit.
Like
I mean, so I got clean after like, I think I was on it for like 3 years.
yeah.
After my third seizure, I went back home. I was like, oh yeah, I gotta get off this shit, bro.
For sure.
I went to the hospital, fucked up my kidneys. Like, yeah, they were just basically saying like, if you carry on, like, it's over with. Like, I've been getting lucky, like, with the seizures or whatever. Shit, my godbrother over there, he had to drive me to the hospital one time and drop me off. And yeah, but so I was clean for like 2 years. After I got off lean, I started popping perks and shit, bro. I started doing it. But the thing is, it's like, again, I didn't know the dangers of, I actually thought it was a less dangerous drug than lean at the
rest
time.
of that shit, yeah.
Yeah, because it's just like prescription pills. I thought, how bad can a prescription pill be, bro?
30s?
Yeah, bro. It was bad, bro. Like at my worst, I probably did like 180 milligrams a day, bro.
I don't even know what that sounds like, but it sounds like a lot. Bro.
It's a lot, bro. It's a fucking lot. And ain't shit of me anyway. I mean, shit. That's why I lost a bunch of weight too, you know, because it like fuck up my appetite and a whole bunch of shit. But so I was really bad on the perks.
I can't imagine, bro. I mean, I know that's an opioid, but like.
And the problem is like it became a part of like it became part of my creative process. I felt like I couldn't record unless like when I was sipping lean, I felt like I couldn't really get in the studio or settle in until I got a cup down or pop a perk or some shit like that. So it's like I felt like I don't know whether I was telling myself in the head like it's probably fucking up with my creativeness. It's probably making me more lazy or some shit. But in my head, I'm like, nah, I need to do this before I get right real quick and stuff like that. So it's definitely a slippery slope. And opioids, I feel like, because they change your brain chemistry.
No shit.
So it's like the smallest inconvenience to me can feel like the end of the world. And then in that moment, I'll just reach for the perks or something, like a stressful situation. And like, usually I'll take like in one go what I would usually take spaced out throughout the day or some shit like that.
But you taking that at one time, yeah?
Yeah.
And then how frequent was you running that?
Every day, bro, for like 4 years, every day for 4 years, like
that was like coffee, like wake up.
Yeah, like to the point, so it got to a point where like I wasn't even taking it to be high anymore because it would take I would have to take so much of it to feel high, but it got to the point where it's like, I just needed it to operate. Yeah. So it's like I needed to get out of bed. My muscles don't work until I fucking take this fucking pill, So I was definitely in denial about it for a long time though, like.
Did that shit affect your music, like your ability to produce music? Or was it like, did it enhance it? Like, or was it like a psychological like delusion? Like, what was that like?
I wouldn't say it affected my music, but it definitely affected my music in terms of becoming more lazy. Or not as like...
work ethic.
Yeah, it definitely affected my work ethic for sure. Like I wouldn't be as consistently in the studio or, there'd be times where it's like I had a studio session and I'd be like, fuck it, I just pop those and bake off, you know what I mean? So it definitely affected it in terms of that. It didn't affect me in like, I can't make music no more. Like if I get in the studio, I'll still make a banger. But it definitely,
I still make a banger. He said I can still do that.
I know how to do that, but
that's crazy, bro. So like getting it under control, like, because I mean, obviously your career has blossomed more, like peaks and valleys, bro. Like we talked about you at 17, like going up, coming out here, going on tour, and then, so I would say, them seizures, that was a valley. You know what I mean? But you had to find your way back up to a peak. You know what I mean? So like, what was your strategy for like managing that shit, getting under control, and then still pushing, like getting back on the track and like, I mean, even if you ain't 100, like if you're not perfect, even if you're not perfect, like what was the strategy and like the mindset behind getting back on task? Like I gotta get better at this. I gotta do this. I gotta do that.
I think with everything in life, I just don't dwell on shit. So like once I was past that kind of situation, it's not like I sat there and thought about it all the time or whatever. Another part of it was in my mind was like how much money I'm saving by not being on this shit, you know what I mean? Because they don't call lean and perks designer drugs for no reason.
Yeah.
Them shits is fucking expensive, bro. Yeah. And the other alternative is a dark road, bro. Like, that's like a lot of people that's one thing I'm grateful for is that I've always been a hustler. I've always made sure I've got money around me and shit like that, because a lot of people start on perks and oxys and they can't afford it or they can't keep up with the price of it. So then they have to turn to fucking shit like heroin and shit like that, because that is the alternative, And it's like, Also, I think in my early life when I like used to be in the traps and shit like that, seeing like crackheads and people shooting up heroin in front of me from a very young age.
Yeah.
When you grow up around that and you're like the ones in the trap serving or whatever, like, it's like you don't ever want to become that person. That's like a sinful place to be, you know. That's like the big no-no.
Yeah.
So I think also just in my head, like I don't want to be that person, you know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know.
It's crazy when we see like, you know, we live in LA, bro. So
Yeah.
you got certain parts of town where these niggas be going crazy at, like especially now, like I'll be working on the subway system out here getting ready for the Olympics and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like
I bet you
niggas,
see some shit on there, huh?
bro, the red line, nigga. The nigga, like I had this nigga. I swear to God, like in my life, I always believe I can like control energy.
Yeah.
But this big ass, he had to be like 6'6". Nigga had the cul-de-sac with the Krusty the Clown coming out the side. He was 6'6". The nigga came in down the stairs in a crowded ass space. I'm working and I look over my shoulder. Me and him lock eyes. That nigga, I don't know what about it. It turned that nigga up. He was like, "Yeah, bitch, boy." And I was like, I could feel. I kept my poise, but my nerves, I flushed. I was like, am I gonna have to hit this nigga? Like,
yeah.
I had to really like assess that shit. Like, what the fuck?
Nah, bro, the crackheads out here is fucking different,
Sick
bro.
as fuck, bro.
Different. It's like they got superpowers or something.
Oh, but he was. I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't scared, but I'm like, I'm gonna have to get on this nigga because nigga, he was big. He was tall, dog. He was tall as shit, man.
That's one thing I noticed out here though. Like they be brave as fuck out here.
Brave,
like,
bro.
in UK, they kind of stick to themselves. Like you have the odd. You definitely have the crazy one here and there and that.
Yeah.
But more time they'll be in their own little corner or whatever the fuck. Out here they be on 10.
They be on 10, bro.
Yeah.
So one thing I tell my son all the time too, though, like when we may see a homeless person, he be looking, and I know he don't never judge him out loud because I don't teach him that.
Mm-hmm.
But I always just tell him like, bro, we not too far off. We a couple bad decisions, you know, from being that. So respect that and be humble, nigga, and keep pushing.
Yeah.
That's why I'm interested in like what kept you pushing, because there are some kids that's like caught up in the music game right now that's not brave enough to do what you did or how to fight it back, and so like they need somebody like you to say, you know what I mean? Like, even if it's 10 of them and only one of them hear you.
Yeah, I think a big thing for me is, right, so then, like I said, I was naive. I didn't know what I was taking. And then it's like, I watched a show called Dope Sick or something because I was dating this girl and like she seen like what I was doing and what I was going on. Like we'd be out on date, I'd be fucking like just falling asleep at a date and shit like that. And she made me watch this show. And it wasn't until I watched that show I realized what I was taking. So I feel like if all these kids and upcoming rappers and that, like, it sounds cool in the music and stuff, and I put my hands up high, like, I talk about it in my music, but it's because it's my reality, you know? I talk about the shit I go through and the shit I do, so I do talk about it. But in the show, they said something about if you put someone addicted to oxycodone next to a heroin addict on the same dose, you wouldn't be able to tell the two apart. Perks is heroin in the pill and lean is heroin liquid. If I would have known that, if someone had told me like what you're taking is heroin in the pill or that's liquid heroin or whatever, I probably wouldn't have gone there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
I
feel
just
like
how it was dressed, huh?
Yeah, like it's dressed up to be like a
like it's not as bad. Like this ain't as bad as like the black, like dog food. It ain't as bad as like
they just
shooting that shit up.
They make it sound cute type shit basically. It's like, damn, if I knew that, then I probably would have never fucking did it. And I feel like a lot of people to this day, like a lot of kids to this day don't know that, bro. I
got that same theory in another field too, bro. People would have just told, if you just tell people what you believe about them from jump. Specifically, I'm gonna tell you this. I have a poem where I talk about black shit, and I'm like, Master would have never been Master if they would have told us from jump that we was from Africa. Like black people got this complex where like we have to, if we got to prove somebody wrong so bad, like, so we got that. If you tell me that you think I'm gonna be nice, I'm gonna make sure I am something. Like, if you tell me I ain't gonna, so I say that to say, in comparison to your story, like, if they would have just been like, hey, this is heroin, bro, like, this is straight, you would have been like, hell nah.
Nah, for real.
Yeah, but I mean, once your body get addicted to that shit,
it's over with,
it's
bro. Over with, yeah.
I done seen dudes OD, like in the pen, like, cause it gets in the pen, bro.
Oh, no,
you know what I mean?
For sure.
Like the medical units give it to you when you detoxing, like when you coming down, they giving you methadone to kind of like to wean off that shit. I got niggas who detoxing, stealing my peanut butter, nigga, just like they want something sweet, they need something to like soothe the eggs groaning all night, shitting and throwing up green, like, you know what I mean? So when that shit really get a hold of your body, you know what I mean? When that shit, like, when you really need it and it's happening like that, I can imagine, bro.
It's dark, bro. In UK, if something's bad, we say it's dark.
It's dark.
Yeah, it's dark,
it's
bro.
Dark.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying, and then that's why like people relapse. So that's why I would relapse. Is because not because I wanted to get high, I just wanted to fucking feel normal.
Feel normal.
Yeah, I was like, bro, I feel like I'm dying. Like,
yeah,
it ain't fun.
Yeah,
it's definitely a dark side to it for sure.
Yeah, and we can talk about a little bit. Like we met like officially on Instagram, like maybe earlier this year.
Yeah.
Right, and we started doing 75 hard, and we started going through all that. And like I remember, you was going through a little something, and so was I. You know what I mean? I was trying to get my mind right at the time. I just broke up with my chick and lost my job, XYZ. And you was battling what you was battling over there, and like.
Yeah.
I seen the fight in you though. I seen the fight. Like some days I wouldn't be on the phone at 5 a.m. when we was all on there. Some days you wouldn't be on that motherfucker, but we would still come back to at a certain point. And I seen that fight. Where you get that fight from, dog?
Probably early on, like, not to get too into it, but my pops left at like a very, I feel like a critical moment, right? I feel like, because I don't know about other people, but I don't remember shit as a kid. I only remember shit from like 12, 13. And he had left like the first week I started high school or some shit like that. But he just up and left, like no warning or whatever. Like came back to the crib, all his shit was gone. My sister was a bit older at the time, so she had a boyfriend. She couldn't deal with all the emotion that was going in the crib, in the house at the time. So she fucked off to her boyfriend's crib. So it was just me and my mum. My mum, she was just like in a bad state for like during that period and that. So I felt like in that moment I had to like step up or whatever. Or just I felt like even though I wasn't like a man of the house, I felt like. I mean, there ain't no other man in the house, so I gotta be that right now.
That is you, that's you.
Yeah, so then he used to have my pops works on like the ships and shit, and he used to get like free cartons of cigarettes. So then I went into his wardrobe, took all the cartons of cigarettes, took them to school, started selling cigarettes at like 13. I was making money.
Hey, hustling though.
I was making money, bro. I was taxing. I was charging £1 a cigarette. That's like $1.50 for one cigarette.
For one cigarette, huh?
Yeah,
God damn.
But yeah, and then, so then I don't know, man. And then from there, like I kind of just brought so then from like a young age, I feel like £100 a week, £200 a week when I was 13. That's a lot of fucking money.
Yeah.
So then from that, I was like, damn, I like money. I like making money. It feel good. So then like from like 13, I started kicking it with like the older lot, and then I started selling weed and shit. But then I feel like that's the kind of period I had no other option but to fight. It was like fight or flight kind of thing, and I decided to fight. And I think I'm very competitive.
Yeah.
I don't like giving up either.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just feel like I've always kind of had fight in me for real.
I'm gonna ask you something. So I don't know if the fans know, Macca's a dad.
Yeah.
Macca has a baby girl.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm gonna tell you, Macca, when that baby girl was born and you held her, what was the fight like when you felt her, as opposed to when Pops left? What kind of fight? What'd you feel? How was that? What did it feel like? What was the like? Did it burn the same?
Nah, if anything, it wasn't a fight. It felt like a light, like lit up inside of me almost. Like the moment she came to herself and that first cry broke out when she came to this world, like I just broke down crying, bro. And I don't cry that much.
Yeah.
But it was just, I don't know. Yeah, I wouldn't say it was a fight. It was definitely like a light that just went off inside me, and it's just a different feeling. You know how it is. You know, and people, you grow up and your parents tell you like, oh yeah, it's a different experience, like it's a love that you've never felt before. And you're like, yeah, you say, yeah, sure, but it's not until you're in that moment and it just hits you. It's different. It's weird. I definitely felt like I changed in that moment, especially being like a girl father too. I think I'm so glad I got a daughter, bro. I love being a girl dad.
It's different.
Yeah, it's definitely made me change, but for like in a lot of good ways.
I respect my girl dads out there, man, because, man, it's tough.
Yeah.
I can't imagine what it's like in 15 years.
I mean, that's the thing, though.
Call me, though. I'm coming.
Yeah. Oh, no, fact.
Sure.
Yeah. I feel so sorry for whoever she bring home. You know that one movie with Mark Wahlberg, 50 Cent and shit like that? I'm going to make sure that it's set up exactly
just like that.
Yeah. Whenever she try and bring someone home, I'm going to have like 10 of the homies in the garage. It's over.
Yeah. I did that shit in that movie.
Yeah, I'm trying not to think that far down. Like right now it's smooth and easy and everything's cool, but like I know at some point it is gonna be headache, but you know, it is what it is. I think being a girl dad, I just feel like you just gotta be like, obviously she's a baby still, you know, but I know I'm just gonna have to be like her protector and, you know, someone she can talk to.
What kind of when your daughter's young now, right? And so now you understand that you got this light that you're going after, you know, and as parents, as fathers, man, you know, that light, we control the flicker on that light. You know what I mean? We have an investment in that energy that controls the hue. So like looking forward into the future, like when she gets to a certain age, what do you want her to know about you? And like, what do you want her to appreciate about you? Like, what is one thing that you finna carry to that age so she can be like, that's my pops? Like,
it's a great question. I don't even know where to go from there. Something that I want her to appreciate.
Feel it.
About me? What do I want her to appreciate
pops,
about me?
Dad. She gonna brag to somebody about you. And when she bragging about you, what you want her to say?
Honestly, I I don't. It doesn't. If I don't make it with music or whatever, I don't care if she. I don't want her to be like, oh yeah, my dad's famous and this and that.
Yeah.
If she, what did you say? If she says something to someone,
Yeah,
what
like
would
if
it
she's
be?
like just bragging about her dad. My
Oh,
dad is this. My dad is that.
My dad's the fucking best. I don't
My
know.
dad's
no
the
matter
fucking
what, yeah.
best.
As long, whatever my dad makes it happen. Whatever it needs doing, he makes it happen. Even if I, can't make certain shit shake, I try, or, make something else shake in that situation, whatever like that. I just want to be a good dad, bro.
That's it, bro.
Yeah, I want her to like scream that as well.
Scream that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I tell my partners all the time, bro, the righteousness always gonna win.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you keep trying to be a good dad, the door's gonna open and you're gonna be a good dad.
Yeah.
'Cause, like, I just heard earlier, I don't know who said it, but the word trying don't even exist.
Yeah.
Either you're doing it or you're not.
Yeah, true.
And as long as you're doing it, you ain't trying.
Mm-hmm.
It's you, man. Good pops.
Oh, man,
And I want to
appreciate it.
commend you for that. Like, I know you don't talk about that a lot,
Mm-hmm.
but the times that I have seen you interacting with your baby girl,
Yeah.
despite all this other music shit and drugs and all that cool shit, you're good pops, dog.
No, I
Like,
appreciate
you
that,
love your
bro.
baby girl.
I do appreciate
You know
that.
what
I
I mean?
do. It's like I'm a different person around my daughter too. It's like I feel as men, right? Like we're always very manly man and shit like that in any pocket or area we're in, and it's like that one, them moments I'm around my daughter and with my daughter, it's like I can stop being that like person I have to be everywhere else. I'm just like tunnel vision with me and my daughter, and just so, it's a blessing for sure though. It's a blessing that I've never like experienced before, and I think it's definitely, if anything, it's like put up another fight in me as well. I feel like, exactly. It's like, it makes me, before I had my daughter, there wouldn't be much thought behind dumb shit I would do, or if I was being on some crash out shit or whatever like that. Now it's in the back of my head, it's like, you're a dad, you've got a daughter who's dependent on you, who will be dependent on you. So it definitely makes me think twice about certain situations and places I would have put myself in before, whereas now I like step away from. And think different.
It's full circle. I was trying to pull that out of you with the last question. You just said it. It's a different fight. So it's not a fire, right? It's a light. But the fight, it's not the same. It's not survival fight. Like when you was growing up, that was like, I gotta survive. Like I'm out here fending for myself. I'm in the jungle, nigga. Like
for sure.
throw me in here with an alligator. I'm gonna skin that nigga and come back with some Crocs. But baby girl, it's like I'm a hunter, but I'm a gatherer too, and I'm a protector.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm defending. You're not going out on some rah-rah. But you sitting at home base and you're like, all right, I'm strategizing, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
It's a lot more of this. It's a lot more calculated steps.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Setting her up, setting yourself up. You know what I mean? And that's what makes us like dads. Like, we don't get enough credit. I ain't gonna lie, we don't. You know what I mean? We don't get enough credit as the dads that are active, bro. It's a lot trying to like carry, like to hold everything up and still be the energy and just still do all that. It's a lot. It's a lot, bro. And we got our boys. You got Alex. I got my boy Trill. I got my boy Ryan. I got my people around me that I could holler at when they get like that, but because they understand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But when you in the thick of it and you doing it, you don't always get the pat on the back you probably should, because it's something that you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
And
it's not something we sit and dwell on either. But it's just like, Yeah.
Yeah, like it feels good to be like, hey, man, like that's what I'm telling you. It feels good to hear, like, man, you a good dad, dog.
Yeah,
like,
no, I appreciate
people tell me all the time, I feel good to hear that. Even though I know it, you know what I mean? But nobody says it every day.
Yeah.
So I'm just taking the time to let you know, man.
I appreciate that,
You're
man.
good pops, bro. You're good pops, despite all the other shit. You know.
Might be the first time I've been told that too. I don't know.
Hey, well, I bet you it won't be. I bet you now. I open that gate for energy to come in that way and watch how many people say it moving forward.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you gonna keep being a good dad, and they gonna have no choice but to see a good dad.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
What's that feeling she give you? Let's stay with the kid, because I love my son. I ain't gonna lie. And he give me all type of shit. I look at that nigga while he sleeps sometimes and just be like, damn, boy, like you came from nigga nuts.
Yeah.
He was in there. He always be laughing when I be saying that. I be like, you your mama's son, but you came out of my nuts though. Like that's where you came from. He's like, no, I didn't, Dad. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I be like, yes, nigga, he's a swimmer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You beat everybody, but the feelings that I get behind being a dad, and again, my son 13 now, it's just like can't stop, won't stop, nigga.
Yeah.
You know, for me,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And niggas is still human, so we make mistakes, and I still backslide on different shit. I do this when I this, and it's this or that sometimes, you know what I mean? I try to shield him from that shit. What is a way that you manage all that shit? Like, how do you manage all that shit? How do you manage the feelings of that?
I've always said this. I was blessed with a very beautiful daughter, and she's honestly the most happy kid ever. She's always smiling. She barely cries. She sleeps perfectly. Like I was honestly blessed. They say though, when you got a chill baby, they're gonna be a terror toddler or some shit like that.
Tasmania.
Yeah, and her character's starting to already break out and like sleep out here and there. And she's a bit cheeky for sure. Like she knows what she's doing and what she's trying to get away with.
Yeah.
What was the question again, bro?
I mean, how do you manage the film? I mean, but you just told me like it's happy, so like she's always happy.
It's just, I would say like the best way I can describe it is, I feel like my mind is always doing so many things. So like before my daughter came along, I don't think I've ever felt anything that's like pure happiness.
Yeah.
But when I'm around my daughter, that's like, I'd say that's the most version of like pure happiness that I ever feel.
Yeah.
It's almost kind of like a high sometimes. Like it's the most time I feel relaxed. It's like everything, all the stress and everything just goes out my brain, because I got ADD. So like usually my mind's racing and doing 1,000,001 things. Mm-hmm. And then when I'm with her, it gets a bit more quiet. It's not always the case, because obviously there's been some trials and tribulations on the way. But yeah, I think just pure happiness and peace. And I'm also very excited. Being around her brings me excitement, because we all growing up, but we all love to be kids here and there and do like goofy shit and kid shit. I'm excited to like experience life through her eyes.
Fire. And
everything again, like doing the whole, like the Father Christmas shit and all the holidays, and seeing her get excited about shit and believe in things, you know, because that's all gone for us. It's gone. That's like, I feel like that's like a magic part of us that like, it's just, when you get to a certain age, it's gone. Yeah. So it's like, I'm excited to like experience that for her and like create them memories for her too.
Right.
So yeah.
Yeah, that innocence, like that veil of innocence, eventually, like depending on what you experience and how fast, that innocence is like, it's just gone, bro. Mm-hmm. Especially with people like us who grew up on the street, like grew up in the trenches and trying to figure this shit out. Mm-hmm. We lose that shit early on.
Yeah.
Which makes it so hardened, you know
Too
what I mean?
early. Yeah.
Would you say like your relationship with her like changes your approach to music?
I wouldn't say so. Maybe not. Maybe it will when she's older, when she can actually, listen to my music and she wants to play my music. Because right now I'm not sure whether I'd let her listen to some of my songs. Yeah. But I wouldn't say not yet. But I think because I got homies that have kids older and stuff like that do music as well, and they say when they get to like a certain age, like you want to start making a bit more like just less explicit music and stuff that your kid can enjoy. And stuff like that. It's like the homie who I flew out to North Carolina the first time. So him and his son, like they jam out to his music all the time, and his son knows his music word for word and be at shows and everything is like that. So that's something I would strive for as well. Like that's just a beautiful setting. Like, imagine being on stage performing to a crowd, and I got my daughter on the side of the stage watching me singing along, like happy, not even really knowing what's going on, but she's just happy because she's hearing the music, like. Yeah, so I think it will, just not now.
You think she's gonna want to do music? You think like she's gonna want to do that shit?
I have no idea how she's gonna, because me and her mom are very different people, bro. We're two very different people, so it's like, it will be interesting to see like what kind of development she brings, whether it's like more so me or more like her mom. If she's gonna be like her mom, she's gonna be very like girly, princessy and stuff like that. She takes after me. She could be a tomboy or some shit. I don't know if you say that word out here.
That's
tomboy.
Exactly what we say, actually.
Yeah. So I don't know if she's gonna grow up playing football, proper football, by the way, not the shit over here.
Hey man, come on, man. I play that shit, man.
But yeah, and again, like I said, all these things, like even talking about it now, it's excitement, bro. Like it's exciting to I'm excited to see which path she chooses, and what kind of direction she goes down. I ain't got a clue, but. I would love it though if she did music, bro. I would absolutely love it, and I would be like her champion behind her all the way, help her with what she needs, protect her from things I've learned in the industry and things like that. But who knows, man?
That's right, man. That's right. Well, I mean, now your career, baby girl is how old now?
She about to be 1 in December.
Baby girl's about to be 1 in December, man. So this is still new to you, but like you're in it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You in it full fledged, bro.
Yeah. And if I'm honest, I was scared, bro. Like the whole pregnancy and stuff like that, I was scared. Like
scared of what, nigga?
Becoming a dad. Like I was just
I
was hella scared. But again, that's back to when I first heard that cry. Yeah. When she was born.
She was gone.
All that fear it's like it fucking evaporated like in a second. All that scare, all that thing. I was like, damn, what was I even scared about? What was I tripping for? And it's crazy because like. People would give me like, like nieces and nephews when they're baby, like my cousins or whatever, would give me the baby and I'd be like, how do I pick it up? You know what I mean? Or like, I don't want to hurt them or whatever. And that. But then when it came to my daughter, it's like everything I knew how to
Like,
do
come here.
naturally, like changing,
Yeah.
picking her up, wrapping her, stuff like that. It kind of just, I don't know, it's weird.
Yeah.
I feel like there's people out here, you either step up and be a parent and do what you're doing, or you, shun responsibility and be a deadbeat.
Yeah.
I don't know. And I just didn't choose that path, so.
Exactly, that's the key. Have you been on the road as much, or like not on the road, but like have you been back out on tour or doing more shows since she's been born?
No, I haven't actually, no.
No? When was the last show?
Last show was a minute ago now. Just because, again, like during that time, I was focusing on like being prepared and everything for my daughter. And then, honestly, I hadn't released music for a long time. So I kind of switched my sound at one point. I was doing more like rock rap and stuff like that, which was doing
like that, yeah.
It was doing really good, bro. Like it was all over BBC Radio 1, which is our biggest radio in UK. Got big tour cups from like presenters like Annie Mac. I was doing festivals, shows, racked up millions of streams on Spotify, Apple Music.
Yeah.
So I did well with it, but that whole situation didn't really work out. So then when I came out of that, it was like it went from like having a team back to being myself and just being myself. And I didn't have people around me that could produce the same type of things that I was working with that team. So I was in this limbo kind of area where I just kind of wasn't doing anything.
Oh shit.
And then it took me a minute. So I was like, I got to a point where it's like, well, fuck. I either wait on a miracle and, find someone to come to. Like, it just wasn't happening. So I was like, let me just get back on the rap shit. Let me do what I know best and how I started off in the first place. Because with the rap, I got hella producers around me. Like, everyone around me raps anyway. So it's like, I could dive back into that world easy. So yeah, I kind of just started doing that. And then because it had been a bit of a minute since I started doing that, I wanted to be a minute to find a pocket with still me, but something that's a bit more modern, that doesn't sound like if I drop it now, it's like, oh, this shit would have been lit 3 years ago. But, so I think I had to adapt to the new underground or like the new modern sound.
Yeah.
But with my style, you feel me? Which I think I've fucking smashed now, you feel me? The album I'm working on right now is exactly that. It's like
Talk about that shit.
Yeah,
Talk about the album, man.
It's exactly like, the old White Thug.
Yeah.
It's like that, but it's like modernized, and with the UK underground rap scene right now, it's really popping, and it's like I got a bunch of producers from there that are doing that kind of sound. Yeah, man, I just dropped Belly and XXX. I think XXX is on
Belly though, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, so I've got two sounds. So I've got the melodic shit.
Belly.
I'm working on a melodic album, and I'm working on the album all tracks like Belly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna do the melodic shit first.
Yeah.
And then, which I hope I would like to release like December time.
Okay.
And then the rap shit come next year. I want to do the rap one next year.
It's all solo album, or you gonna? Don't tell us, but you got some features on there, or it's all solo?
It's some features on there. Majority solo though.
Majority solo. Make your music, man.
Mm-hmm.
Your music, bro.
Nah, facts.
You know what I mean?
That's gonna be like my personal comeback. So I've actually never dropped a full album.
Nah.
Never,
It's
bro.
a bunch of singles, real?
Mainly singles and like EPs. I mean, back in the day, you remember like Spinrilla and my mixtapes?
Yeah.
I got mixtapes and shit that are back on there, but they deleted them all.
That Pimp's
It's fucked up, bro.
Yeah.
It's fucked. So it's like I had some good shit on there, but I never like released a solid body of work. It's just crazy because all my homies will tell you, bro, like Macca is a fucking hoarder of music, and it's the worst way to be as well. Like I've got like 200 tracks from back in the day that I never released that would have been fire. And to be fair, like if I could take at least 50 of them tracks right now that would still be relevant, and I recorded them like 5 years ago. Like that's how ahead of my time I feel like I was in terms of like the sound I was doing, because it's relevant now. Back then it would probably be like, man, this is kind of weird. But then when you get into it, like, okay, but now it's popping.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of mad at myself that I held on to such good music. I don't know why I was holding on. I don't know whether I was waiting to get picked up by a label or whatever.
That's like a gem, dog. Like, so I want to take that and ask you, like, what would you? Because this is we gonna be across the pond. We gonna play this for your fans over there too. Like, what would you say for a rapper coming up right behind you in the same situation? Like, what kind of gems would you drop on that nigga for him to be, somebody like you?
Do not hold on to your good music. I know, like, it's very. So like, say you make 10 tracks and you got 4 that you know are hits. I feel like artists are like, I want to save these hits until I get picked up by so-and-so, or till I get some backing behind me or whatever. You can't do that, bro, because that one you release, that might be the one that takes you to get you in them buildings and places for them meetings. Just don't hold on to music. Read fucking contracts before you sign them if you are in that situation. don't be on some. At the same breath, I hate when people are like, oh, I'm gonna do it independent and shit, and they got like couple $100 in the bank or whatever. Like, you can't go if you do it. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing independent coming out your mouth unless you got 100K to back yourself, bro. Because that's what it's gonna take if you want to go the independent route. Independent is fantastic, and you will make a bunch of money, but you need that initial investment. Don't be one of them people to be like, fuck the labels or fuck the teams, I'm gonna do it independent. Just make sure you read the shit. You need a team. I feel like you can't do this shit alone, bro. Like, it's like me. I know how to make good music, and put me in the studio, I'll make a bang or whatever. But I don't understand the business side of music. I need other people for that. You need the people whose faces you don't know for that.
Yeah.
Another thing is don't be excited and gassed when you're around famous people or anything like that. I've been around celebrities from so fucking young. They're not the people 9 times out of 10 that's gonna get you places. Like I said, it's the people that you don't know and the people that work for the business side of music that can really take you somewhere, or like certain managers that got all the contacts and stuff. So don't put all these rappers and other people on a pedestal. Like, they're just fucking human beings as well. Like, and then there was one more thing I was gonna say, but I forgot. Shit.
Well, look, I would say, just to piggyback on what you said about a team. Again, I was telling you earlier, like a couple of months ago, dog. Like, I was doing this by myself, bro. Like, I ran 7 interviews in a day by myself. Like, I had my folks come through. They helped me when they came around, but mostly it was on me. And so, like, the importance of a team. I don't know about music, so I wouldn't encourage motherfucker not to go independent because I don't know what the fuck that means.
Yeah.
But all I would say is, like, get your team. Vet the people around you. Make sure the people around you is for you. You know what I mean? Like, you got your godbrother with you, like, or, you know, your peoples.
Yeah.
His family. Like, he flew in with you.
Yeah.
Got together. He with
you. Know, it's cool. We've been together since birth too.
That's
you
what
know,
I'm
it's
saying.
crazy. Like,
that's how you know crazy. A nigga can hate you to your core, like, not hate you, but not like you all day long.
Yeah.
But he's still gonna do what's best for you at the end of the night.
Nah, facts.
Like, he don't give a fuck if y'all not talking or nothing. I was telling my boy the other day, nigga, I don't gotta like you today, nigga. I'll talk to you about it tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We ain't gotta say shit. But that's your boy. You know he got your back even when y'all beefing.
Yeah.
That's love right there, man. So having a team around you is very important.
So important, man.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Remember the other thing yet?
I don't, bro. It's annoying because I feel like it was a gem too, bro.
Yeah. Nah, it's all good, man. I think a lot of kids is getting into the music game, especially now with this the style of music that's coming. It's easier to get into.
Yeah.
I feel like it is. I feel like you can be marketable. You can not have no bars, but still be marketable. You know what I mean? You got the social presence. You get on Instagram and you post a couple pictures that look a certain way. And like you can catch fire just from like a look and a halfway decent song type shit. You know what I mean?
This is my problem, man. So this is where I think the music industry and everything now is like, these labels and all, they don't really care about the music. It's a popularity contest. My problem is I'm so bad on social media. I've been out here for 2 weeks. I ain't made one post. I've been posting stories.
Not one fucking post.
Not one fucking post.
Everything.
Yeah, but I mean, I've been doing stories, but
That's
but I haven't been like hard posting or doing shit like that. I'm just like, I couldn't even tell you the last time like I handed the homie my phone and be like, hey, yo, flick up this pic real quick or whatever. I like natural candid shots or whatever, or when someone else suggests to take a picture or shit like that. But I definitely should be better on them sort of things because I know it's important in the music industry. But I think this is, and I was having this conversation the other day, like, I think this is also why there's no icons anymore. You know, when we was growing up, you got icons like fucking Michael Jackson and Prince and all these other people that like fucking icons, man. I don't know how to describe it. And I think the reason there's not icons anymore is because you can go online and see what your favorite artist or rapper is eating for lunch. And it could be a spot that you've hit plenty times. You'd be like, oh shit. Like, everyone's so accessible now. Before, your favorite artist or band or whatever, the only time you would see them is when when their music video decides to come on the music channel, or you pay to go see them live. Whereas now, you just go on your phone and see what the fuck they're up to every day. So I think that's why icons are not a thing anymore, or like a dying breed, because social media, like, there's pros and cons to it, for sure, social media, because you can get yourself out here and heard in so many places and with like a click of a finger. But in the same sense, I think it's damaged authenticity. It's so much bullshit getting light when there's so much real shit going on. But because maybe the real shit are not worried about doing all the extra shit for the social media and stuff like that, they getting left behind. Nice. You know. And and it's crazy. Someone told me in the labels and that they've got this. They're using AI to figure out what type of songs could blow up or what sound could blow up, and they're signing people off what the AI tells them. Game's fucked.
Game is fucked.
It's fucked, bro.
That's crazy that you even said that.
Yeah.
My boy, I'm in a men's group and we be chopping it up. One of my boy working film, and I didn't know they was doing that with audio. I'm gonna drop that in the chat. But he was just talking about training the eye to identify AI images. Like even like say for instance, even a music video. So if they can do that with the audio, they can put a music video behind some fake audio. It's just crazy, like just being able to train the eye and the ear now to like something like that. I mean, I know you're not saying AI gonna make the song, but the fact that AI is even that involved in the decision making process is like, what the fuck is going on, bro?
I know. But shit, I feel like at some point, I think that the whole AI thing, we could take a step, like it could take a step back. So basically what I mean by that is, I think at some point, every time we open our phone, AI is gonna be so advanced that we ain't gonna know what we're looking at is real. So in a sense, I feel like it might make everyone leave the phones alone for a bit because everything we're looking at is fake. We don't even know what's real anymore.
We already looking at fake news.
I know,
in America at least.
Yeah,
you don't got this problem. We got Donald Trump. My bad. You don't got that.
Oh yeah, no, we ain't
we
got
red.
Oh, we got our own
hair.
problems in London right now, though.
Yeah, okay,
sure,
I don't know nothing about. Look, we got Donald, nigga.
Yeah.
We got the game out here. I don't know what y'all politics is like, but out here these niggas control the news stations. So it's really not real anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's the same out there for sure, though.
For sure, I'm sure politics, right?
Yeah,
Y'all got like
you can't believe
parties and
anything
shit.
you see on the fucking news or anything like that. Yeah.
That's a whole different kind of politics in fucking the UK. I don't know what that's like.
It's crazy right now.
Crazy. We just voted on some shit. I know this is a complete sidebar, but I just learned, so I'm excited to tell you about it. In Texas, nigga, this governor gerrymandered the lines, and so that the seats in the House will always win in his favor, like in his party's favor. So no matter what party came in or who came next, like when people went to vote, the votes will always lean in that side's favor, so they will always stay in control of the state.
See, how the fuck does that even happen?
What the fuck? Because he can redraw the line. So at California, we just had a vote on something called Prop 50. I seen people
doing the voting shit.
Yeah. So that Prop 50 shit is Newsom. He just having a democratic way of saying like, hey, y'all want me to redraw the line or what? You know what I mean? He's asking us. When he could have just gerrymandered the shit himself, but he's asking the people, like, do y'all want me to redraw the line? And so we can figure out how many. Yeah, it's just a political thing, but it's just they fucking crooks, dog. That's what I'm trying to say.
I don't know,
they
for
fucking
sure.
crooks, dog.
Biggest criminals wear suits and ties, bro.
Yeah. So going back to the music, man, I know I got cyber. I just learned that. My brother called me after I made a post and told me that shit. But going back to the music, like, how has your sound evolved? Okay, you started one way. Where are you going with your music now?
Honestly, I feel like I'm just doing whatever the fuck I want to do music-wise and have fun. It's not even a thing where I'm looking at it as like, obviously I would love to like blow from it and everything and like get further than I am at the minute. But I'm also in the same sense as like, I'm not overthinking it or I'm not letting it affect like my lifestyle and be like, oh shit, like if I don't you know what I mean? I'm just having fun with it, bro. I'm making the music I like and I'm just trying to drop consistently. I'm trying to get just shoot videos. Don't overthink the videos either. Make sure it's hard, but you ain't got to do all this extra shit or nothing like that. Just push it out there and put it out there. So I guess this is my fun era. Like,
It's a fun era.
Yeah. I'm just, because I feel like that's why I held on to my music last time, is because I'm in too deep in here, like overthinking everything. So I'm not overthinking shit anymore, you know?
Yeah. What's one message that you want your fans, you know what I mean, and the people watching the interview, my fans, your fans, people that supporting us, what you want them to know about you that they don't know? Maybe it's a stigma, maybe it's something that you can correct now that you got the floor, or something like that. Something
I want them to know that they don't know. Bro, these questions be fucking me out. It's these type of ones where I'll be like, damn.
You should let me smoke some weed, then I would have been like,
I know, no, low key. Shit. I don't even know. What is something about me that I would want people to know?
Cause you pretty quiet, dude. You ain't did a show in a minute. You dropped EPs and music. I'm sure you got fans out there. I was looking at your following, bro. You got people that love you. But like you don't make as many appearances on social media and shit. And so if you could, right, think of something that you know that you may have heard out there that you want to correct, or something that you just want them to know. Like it could be good, it could be anything.
I mean, luckily I ain't ever had no bad taint on my name, or if anything like that to correct. Yeah, for real. Something I want them to know. I don't know. I can't even think of it
maybe
right
it's
now.
just keep. I mean, this is your fun era. Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, shit.
This is just your fun era.
I just want them to. I mean, they do be getting on to me about not dropping and say like releasing a snippet and never dropping it. Like people make jokes. Like I'll post an Instagram story of a snippet and then someone will reply, I'll be like, cheers for posting a snippet that you're never gonna drop or some shit like that. You know what I mean? So if anything, I want them to know that everything you hear that I post is dropping.
Yeah.
200%. I'm definitely dropping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me before we get out of here, I'm gonna ask you just a series of things. I just want to get your little responses on like the podcast is called Peaks and Valleys. Give me a peak and give me a valley.
Peak in the valley? In what
peak and a
sense? What does that
valley.
mean?
So a peak and a valley, like a peak is a high and a valley is a low. Life is full of peaks and valleys. So we ride like this when we go through life. Like right now, I'm at a peak because I'm enjoying the fuck out of y'all being here and sharing this with me. But just 2 months ago, I didn't have no job. A bitch left me. It was like I was down here. You feel me? But just like that, I'm back on top. So that's how it goes.
Yeah, I mean, my peak is definitely like, I mean, even right now, just being out here, like I feel like I said, LA is my happy place.
Yeah.
So again, I'm at a peak right now as well. Like, I'm having a great time. Been linking up with good people, making good connections, enjoying my time here. Every time I'm on the stage, there's peaks as well.
That's best love.
Spending time with my daughter, peaks. There's a lot of peaks in my life, and then valleys.
Sure.
Valleys is obviously just like the dark side of like the addiction and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then times like that. But in the same sense, even though I also appreciate my valley moments too, because that's what makes me. That's what is giving me my story. You know, without the valleys, there wouldn't be no peaks anyway. Yeah. So
tell the young rapper who's battling drug addiction, whether it's in over there or over here, tell him how to get out this valley. Not me, but tell him how to get out this valley. He listen. He fuck with you. You don't even know he fuck with you, but tell him what's up.
Oh shit. I mean, there's only one thing we control in our life, and it's the decisions we make, and it's the battle in our head. You just gotta be strong-minded, strong-willed, and I feel like usually we have the answers. We just decide to not listen to ourselves sometimes. So listen to yourself. That's the best I'm gonna say.
That was a bar.
That shit was a bar.
That was a bar, nigga. My boy was just telling me now, like, we talked about getting a mirror over here 3 fucking times and didn't get it. Yeah. And the first thing a motherfucker say when they get here is, I want to see themselves.
Yeah, I mean, shit, I said that too.
That's what I'm talking about, nigga.
Yeah, you need a mirror in there, bro. You need a mirror.
Got a mirror, man, but we had the opportunity, like, to get it, and we didn't capitalize on that shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But, yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie, I can't think nothing else to ask you, nigga. Yeah, I mean, I can't think else to talk about. We talked about music. We talked about your baby girl. Yeah. We talked about your music career a little bit. Anything you wanna drop before we get out of here?
Shit, I don't think so, for real.
Anything we missed?
I don't think we missed anything. Anything you want to speak about?
You my dog. I kind of want to know how you and Bees meet.
Oh shit! So me and Bees, shout out Bees, man. We met. I think we and Bees met through. Okay, so you remember J Stash?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So like, shit. That's the first time I came to LA because I opened for him. He had me open for him. I can't even remember where the fucking show was. So I did that, and I know that he was fucking. He was signed to Relax Records at the time or whatever. But I think we had kind of already been acquainted through a homie Peter, one of our homie P, who makes clothes out here and shit. He lives in fucking. He lives in Miami now. I think we'd like seen each other on socials through that, and then when I did the show, caught up with him, met him, just kicked it, and like, cause I was living in Inglewood too though. Cause I had a shorty over in Inglewood that I was staying
I'm gonna cut this in. You got a picture, nigga, with the homies from NHP on your page.
Yeah.
You gotta clip that. I'm gonna clip that shit.
Outside Louisiana Fried Chicken.
Nigga.
Yeah. Damn, I ain't even hear that shit while I'm here. I forgot. I need to go hit
swing
that.
by there, nigga.
Nah, facts though.
Go check here.
So shit, I mean, me and Beats just kind of linked up, and it was kind of like, you know when you link someone and like instantly you just click.
Yeah.
Like me and Beats, like next day, like he would, he was like, what you want? I'm like, chilling. We'd go out, do a 2-man step. Go do some shit, be in the studio together, making music, be in the hood, kicking it, like, and I think just being around him, and then the homie Juice as well. I've always, like, even when I was in Atlanta, bro, I lived in, like, Clayton County, used to be over in Bankhead, like, places tourists and shit, people that don't be, bro, you know what I mean, that they avoid,
really
like a fucking plague.
Yeah.
But, shit, I was just there, bro, and then that's how I ended up, being tapped in over there and making all them connections and shit like that. Yeah, bro, good times, good fucking times.
I didn't go out there till I was like 15. I left mom's house at like 15 and shit, and then went out there and fucking lived with pops. And started running around with the homies over there and got to know a lot of them niggas. Graduated from Inglewood High, in like 2011 and shit. But
that's kind of the same. So like you said, you left at 15.
I left my mom's in Pasadena at like 15 after I got out. Yeah.
Yeah. So like I think I was around 16. I was in Essex at the time at my mum's, and then I moved to London in North in Edmonton, and it was me, one of the homies, and then my homie James. We was living. Do you have house shares out here?
Yeah, they have them.
It's kind of, but it's like
a room. It's like you rent a room out.
Nah, it's like, what do you call that? You call it like Section 8 or some shit.
Like projects?
Yeah, but like, so like the government house you in the shit, right?
I mean, you get a Section 8 voucher and you go find somewhere to live.
Yeah, okay, so that's basically
Something like
kind of
that.
what we was in, but it was like a house with rooms, but different people in the rooms.
Oh,
You feel
shit.
me?
Oh,
That's
that's,
how-
yeah. Huh? Like shared living,
Shared
like a
living,
common.
yeah,
like a
yeah,
common.
yeah. So then, boom. So like, I was 16, went up there. We was, I'll never forget it, bro. Like, we was in this fucking. It was a place called Edmonton Green, which is like one of the hoods in North.
Okay.
We had such a tiny room, bro, that we had 3 mattresses, and in the day, to move around in the room, we had to stack the mattresses up against the wall. Yeah, and we was living out like suitcases, bin bags, shit like that. But then I'll never feel like we saved, and we all hustled and saved up money and got a studio for like this little section. And like we had these like little drawers, little section. It was tight as fuck in there, bro. Like I'm talking like, bro, like walking back and forth would be like here to that fucking wherever that is, right there.
Yeah.
That would
No
be the
shit.
space, bro. Yeah, we got the studio, and that's again. I'm bringing this up because that's kind of like when I started honing in with the music for real, like because we had that home studio, so
Yeah.
and there weren't shit to do, bro. We was just smoking, and we was young. You feel me? Like out doing bad shit, coming back to the crib, smoking, and then recording music. And then we ended up getting moved from that place into a bigger room, and I'll never forget, bro. Shit was so crazy. Like when we was moving, there was no space in the van, so that I was the youngest at the time. The other homies were older, right? So I was like the young brother.
Yeah.
So like we had all our shit in the back of this like little van, like, and I had to get in the back of the van on top of the mattress. So like I'm in the back of the van, right by the
And
thing,
it's
like
still in the shit.
yeah, bro, like going around and shit. We on the, but we was excited because where we was moving to was a lot bigger. The room, so it was
so
still
you
like a
fuck
shared.
that.
It was still like a shared thing, but it was like it was a lot bigger, right?
Yeah.
Where we was moving to though was a lot more rough. Yeah, the whole ends was rough
okay.
anyway,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
this
yeah.
year was rough,
Yeah.
like. But we didn't give a fuck. We was like in there. So I remember the first day we fucking we're in the room, big as shit. Like we no longer didn't have to stack up mattresses no more. I mean, sometimes, but yeah. So we had this big space. We hadn't met the other people yet, right? But we know there was. I'm not gonna say his name, but there was one of the dudes who was like a known motherfucker in the ends, right? He was
Yeah.
living at the end. I remember we was smoking in the room. We'd been there like what, fucking like 2 hours or some shit. We didn't get there till like nighttime. Fucking fire alarm starts going off and shit. And he was like older too. Like he comes storming in. He's like, "What the fuck are you lot doing?" Like we was like, what? Like 'cause we knew who it was type shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, nah, that was a crazy moment. But
But y'all, like, that nigga cherished that moment. That was a big ass. Look, that's a fucking big ass memory to you, nigga.
nah, it is,
You know
bro.
what I'm saying?
The reason I'm saying this is because even though I feel like that was like my biggest like struggle moments, I had some of the best. Even though it's like, it's kind of weird. It's like, the reason I'm bringing it up is because it was kind of like a blend of peaks and valleys, bro.
Yeah.
So it was like, even though I was at my lowest, I had my highest peaks though, in terms of like genuine happiness, and because I was young, wild and free like that. I had no responsibilities. Life was just, you know, it was
Yeah.
dark in moments, but it was just fun. Like,
Yeah.
because we was doing what we loved, and I was around like my people and friends. We was living together at like such a young age. It kind of felt like a sleepover that never ended. Because we were so, you know what I mean? It's not normal to move at, like, live somewhere when you're like 15, 16, you know what I mean? Most people don't do that, I suppose. But yeah, no, good fucking memories, man. But that crib was crazy. I remember, I told you my first show that I did at Ace Hotel?
Yeah.
So I was living at that new place then, and I remember coming back, the door was booted off, everything was tipped up. The police had raided our spot when I was doing my first show.
Yeah.
Because basically remember I told you dude at the end?
Yeah.
He just had hell, bro. It was so much going on.
So
in
he
that.
had it out for you, though.
Oh, no. We was cool. Me and him, like, we was kind of cool in the
Oh.
end. Yeah. Nah, he was just pissed that one time.
Oh,
but-
okay.
But we was cool though. But he was just on book, bro. I'm talking like he would have like all the man that people were cooking crack in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Like, it was just
it's a
a
trap.
gun went off on the like
it's a trap.
downstairs and shit like that. Yeah, it was trap. So then
Yeah.
I just remember coming back. It was that was a memory I'll never forget because like that was my first show in London. It was fucking insane. Had such a good night. And then I come back and like all my shit's everywhere. We ain't got a front door. It was just like, it was one of them weird, again, peaks and valleys, bro.
Was your show, how'd your show go? Your first show at Ace Hotel?
Yeah.
How did that go?
Fucking lit.
It was lit, huh?
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
there's footage of it on YouTube. It was fucking insane. Like the mosh pits were so crazy. Like people were falling onto the stage and it was nuts, bro. It was nuts.
Hey, it's crazy, right? It's crazy. I made a post about this the other day, man. It's crazy how like when we come into these new perspectives of life, you know what I mean, we be ready to change our old ways, we be ready to, you know, come anew. and things like that. But I just made this post, bro, and if you really look at it, I think it applies. You just wouldn't know it, you were so young. But you have to atone for the energy that you deposited out into the world. Even though you made your mind up and you like, okay, I'm finna do this music, I'm finna live legit, I'm gonna go straight, I'm gonna be good at this shit. You had a good show, they showed you what the taste could be like, and you like, damn, I could do this.
Yeah.
I'm done with the bullshit, I'm done doing that, I'm done doing that. The energy is, the world is still gonna come collect. They still coming to collect, like, and like I was saying, like the door getting kicked off and like, just all these different things you was going through, they was used to distract you and deter you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it was just like karma catching up, the universe catching up to you and still trying to sort out what you owed it before it lets you pass. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense.
No, I do.
But yeah, man, I think you had a hell of a career, man. I want to challenge you, and I don't want to put too much pressure. So just say the first thing that comes to your mind. And the next year, we're gonna call you back out here. You know what I mean? I'm
gonna be back out
hopefully
here.
We come out there.
Yeah, we can do that too.
Hopefully we come out there. You take me to an end out there. We bring the team and we set up. But I want you to set a goal now.
Okay.
I do this a lot in prison. I used to ask myself, I wonder where I'm gonna be this time next year. From this month to next month, and I review it when I got there. So I want you to set a goal on the podcast today. And next year, when we run this podcast back, let's talk about it.
I got until like the end of next year.
You got a whole year. 1 year from now.
1 year from now, it's November. Yeah, we could do it. So I want to drop 2 albums. Like
Two
I said,
albums in a year.
The 2 albums I told you about.
Bet.
I want to drop the melodic one, and I want to drop the more like one like Belly. You feel me? The more rap type one. I
So
want to be
dropping 2
back
albums
doing
in a year is
stage.
fire though, right? That's a big deal.
You say what?
Dropping 2 albums in a year is a big deal, right?
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah, because I've never done it before.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I feel like I need to make up for lost time of all the time I've been bullshitting and not putting all my music out there.
Okay.
So I feel like I finally want to give like people that fuck with me and listen to my music bodies of work that they can finally like listen to rather than just going and listen to one song, you know?
Okay.
So definitely the 2 albums. I want to start doing shows again. So, you know, meet the fans and the people.
Yeah.
Get back in the flesh and just get active, man.
Yeah.
Just try
So
and get
2 albums. Everybody here, y'all are witnesses to that.
Yeah.
Macca gonna drop 2 albums by next year. Despite the work ethic, despite all the other shit that come with the game that you in, you know what I'm saying, with baby girl, you know, all that, and you still been able to do it and hit your goals, it makes you, a word I like to use, I call it elite. It makes you elite. Being elite is not easy. And so now this is where I become Coach Shaq for you.
Yeah.
Being elite is not easy. This next year is gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard as fuck.
Yeah.
Okay? You know this. You've been through a lot of shit. But it's probably gonna be 10 times harder than what you've been through because you want it better than what you've ever wanted, more than you ever wanted.
Yeah.
The shit that's gonna come at you is gonna break. It's going to meant to break you. You can break it at nighttime, but by the next morning you got to be up whole again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold myself accountable.
You got to.
Yeah.
You got to. I know. We talk. So now I'm being here with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you want that, nigga, go get it.
Nah, facts.
You know what I mean? A motherfucker can make anything sound good with his mouth. But I know who you are by what you do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know who you are by what I see. I see what I see in you. I hear what I hear from you. It may not always match up, but I know you solid and I know what you want. And I'm gonna be here to help you get what you want. I ain't gonna fuck with you when you not on the shit that gets you what you want. I ain't gonna fuck with you. I ain't gonna lie to you. Don't call me. Straight up.
Yeah, that's how it should be though.
You know what I mean? But that's how it's been though. I'm the same nigga off camera.
I feel like we met like that anyway.
That's what I'm. You already know how I'm coming.
Yeah.
That's why I don't fuck with what's his name, your boy no more. The other nigga I met. Bullshit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We don't give niggas like that energy. We gonna bleep his name out anyway when we record.
Yeah. Nah, shit, me and him ain't cool no more anyway.
We gonna beep. That's how my boy Jack do. We don't drop no names.
Yeah.
But anyways, don't fuck with that. If you want some bullshit, I ain't fucking with you. So what I'm saying is, Macca, believe in you, dog. You elite. The choices that you're making is gonna be elite. But you gonna have to do some shit you never done. Some elite shit. Some goat shit. No sheep shit.
Nah, most definitely.
Sheeps need a shepherd. You know what I'm saying? Sheeps and goats are separated. Sheeps over here in a flock with a shepherd. They need somebody to guide them, tell them what to do, order them around. A dog could order a sheep around. A goat over here, a goat will crack a motherfucking dog in his head. The fuck away from me.
Yeah.
Goats are out there foraging tenaciously. You know what I mean? We want what we want and we going to get it. We don't give a fuck. We're going to get it, nigga.
Yeah.
We're going out there.
Shit, I've been headbutted by a goat. Nah, they don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Well, yeah, man. Like that's what I'm saying, man. Let's drive that home. I want to see you next year, and I want to have 2 albums from you that we can play them on here.
For sure.
You feel me?
Yeah. Like I said, we could do the roof shit and maybe do like a live performance or some
Hell
shit.
yeah, some roof shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
That'd be
Y'all heard it
tight.
here. Studio 1026. We're gonna have Macca slide back on the rooftop and perform and do some cool shit. Hey, what's up, Picks and Valleys fans? Coach Shaq. We signing off. Me and Macca had a good chat. Hey man, catch up with us. Stay tuned.
What's going on, people? It's Macca Wiles. I just want to say a shout out to Studio 1026 for the hospitality.